Okay, greetings. We are playing Magic Realm. It's Magician, Witch, Wizard, and Woods Girl. As you can see, sort of that is. I should have divided them up a bit, but I didn't. Let me do that right now. There we go. Done. So you'll see the cohort there in the bottom middle: Magician, Witch, Witch Girl, and Wizard. Um, these guys scored third in their respective, or fourth, but you can see that. In their respective matches last time, but they didn't die. That's really the key. The key is they didn't score zero. They didn't die. We had 3 deaths, but you can see those, and we'll get to those in a minute. But there's our current standings, and we've got this crew ready to hit the realm. I have a fairly nice realm with a couple tweaks to make it even easier to move around in. I do occasionally cheat and put dwellings on 4 instead of 5. Yep, I know, not a purist. You got me. you got me. You totally got me. Done. All right. The Magician's doing a pretty traditional transform build here. Transform, nudge, and blur. So there you go. I think his first day is going to be... We're going to hide. We don't want the patrol to show up. I do think we trade, and then we're going to hire twice and see who we have. The second character, the Witch. So the Witch has Pub Crawl and Mountain Pilgrim. So she has a pretty distinctive path she has to follow, I think. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, but she is going to hide. So she will hide first, move, and then move into the mountains. Done. Her buddy here, her familiar, is going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to the monastery. Well, he can't go 4 to the monastery. So he's going to actually follow her 1, 2, 3 for sure. The wizard, Flame Sword Wizard, he's over here. He's going to go, he's immediately going for 1, 2, 3. I mean, we have to be a little bit careful but we don't have to be so careful. So we're going to go to the Nutwoods. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, done, Nutwoods. So move, Nutwoods. We're going to do Herbalist. We're looking for Wolf Tamer. The pouch is what? The soldiers. And we'll consider how that's going to work for us here in a bit. And then finally, the Woods Girl, excuse me, has to cross flipping bridges. So she's going to go... She will move into the borderland and hide. For now. The only thing, so the Woods Girl's great. Like, she could just move into this 6. If it wasn't 6, I would just do it. The danger here, very simply, is that it's the pool in 6, and I roll a 3 on the monster roll. The octopus shows up. She can't run, and she has to fight that unhidden, and that is more than likely a death on day 1. Let's just not do that. The Woods Girl's trying to cross 3 bridges. She's got 2 real close. If she can just get through the borderland, she can hop and do these 2 instantly, and then the third one in a quick, and then just get this bridge magic done. And then she actually has a lot more mobility going. So that's it. That's our 4 dudes here. I do need to copy these dice. Copy, paste. And make these dice larger and more American. Bigger dice, baby. 2, 3. I should have made them red and blue spots or something. Let's roll a monster die, and then let's get our days going here. Dragons day 1. Like to see that. Did we change the order at random? Nice. Okay, 2, 3, and 4. It's the magician first. So the magician, make sure we put up a little bit of words for him. The magician is going to hide here, trade, higher. So let's roll the hide. He is not hidden. Yeah, that sucks. He's friendly with the company at least. He will trade with the rogues, first thing. Getting an extra move phase would be great. We need to get some cash. But we're looking for Ointment of Steel and Gripping Dust. Okay. So we'll roll on the Ointment of Steel just in case something good happens. But we're just friendly with the rogues. So, yeah, no deal. That's fine. Now we're going to hire Rogue 7 and Rogue 6. Price times 4, and we'll take it. Price times 2. So for $6, we get Rogue 7 and 6 at our disposal. The reason we do this as the magician is to clean up these transforms. Once we transform something into a squirrel, well, we need it killed. And these guys then become super useful to do that. And now, remind me, we're going to cast at the end of the day. So, who is next? It is the wizard. Wizard is next. Let's write here to make sure we're on the correct guy. Wizard. Not a pinball wizard, unfortunately. He does not play a mean pinball. But he goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. He's going to use sleep to keep himself safe if he needs to. Oh, and I should mark what he has. I'm sorry. He's going to keep the type 2s up. He is going to pop that one, and those 2 are popped. I should make sure that I know what we have. I don't like that at all. Let's do. I like to have things in blocks. Like this is Tetris here, guys. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell we're doing. This is okay. So that is good. He is done. He draws the small campfire, not the large one. The Elf Pathfinder is there, useless for our guy. Oh, and by the way, we did get them there. Done. So useless for our dude, but that's fine. The witch is ready to go, and she just moves up here. Is she hidden? We hope she is. No, she is not hidden. Sucks a little for her. And we get Smoke and Roar 6. So we're actually going to draw a couple dragons on our gal here. But not Roar. Because Roar M doesn't draw. So just Smoke. So we instantly have 2 dragons terrorizing the mountains. So we are done there. And then the Woods Girl is going here, but she's going to be hidden. She only needs to roll 1 die in the wilderness, so that means non-mountain, non-valley, non-ruins, non-cave. So we will take the red die in all cases where we accidentally roll 2 instead of 1. She is hidden. What pops there? Serpents and demons. The shrine in 4. So she is done. So we are done. Combat in the... So we're going to do combats here left to right. We're going to cast Blur. So we're going to burn this type 7. And we're going to burn our gold magic. And we are going to take a move chit. And obviously, we're going to take our most useless, otherwise, move chit here and make it a time 1. Done. And that's it. And that's him. The witch is going to run because she has no interest. So she's going to play L3, and she runs out of there. She has no interest in fighting or absorbing dragons. The familiar does not have to run, by the way. So she just needs to get out of dodge. So there's day 1 in the books. Day 2, it's magician time. So, I think the magician, plant flag in HP 6, I think he's going to drop that at the end of the day also. I think that is bad for him. And we're instead going to get the armorer, random mountain clearing. Bring him a damage piece. That's also dumb for us. But hey, that is not going to work for us. It is mountain 4, by the way, and so we will take our chip and put it in mountain 4, which is not there. It's there, but we're never going to have a damaged piece of armor. So that's another one we have to ultimately get rid of. Now, the problem is we really should not stay here another day. But I think we are gonna. So we're gonna hide. And we're gonna rest 2 times and trade with the company just to see what they have. Again, largely we're just looking for, and then we're obviously looking to get rid of our armorer. We should also cast Nudge. So we will probably get that done also today. So done and done for him. The witch needs to move back into 2. So she needs to move back into the valley. She is going to. So the problem is, no, she's good. So she's going to hide twice and then move back into the mountains. So she's going to move to the valley and then hide twice and move back into the mountains. Her buddy is going to, because he can't be blocked or anything, he's going to move into the mountains. Move, and he's going to search to peer. Done. Okay, so the wizard needs to. We'll do the wagon. So I think the wizard is going to actually hide in case this is not great. Then move into the wagon space to roll the wagon. The woods girl, knowing what she knows, is going to start moving fast here. So she's going to move 6, move 3. Done. And that's it. It is time to roll it and get it adjudicated here. 2. So serpents and demons are going to appear. Okay, so be it. And the witch is first. So the witch's familiar moves here into the monastery. He's going to appear twice. He fails once, fails twice. He is done. The wizard is going to hide and go here. So let's see if he's hidden. He is. So now he figures out what happens at the wagon. You roll a d6. 6, it's abandoned. Okay, so there you go. Done. It is abandoned. Sure. Oops. I will copy and paste this die. And note that it's abandoned. So now we know that the wagon is there. It's abandoned. Anyone can discover for that. But unfortunately, fortunately, the wizard's the only guy for the wizard, I should say. So we're going to hide. We're going to rest twice. I am going to. So I'm going to bring this back and make change, and then rest this one. Done and done. And so there's my 2 rests. Let's see if I'm hidden. I am. So let me hide. So he is hidden. In case the patrol would show up. If the patrol would show up, we would be in a little bit of trouble. And so now we're going to trade with the company. And again, we want to see what they have in case they have, I hate to say color magic or spells. And he does have some spells. He has the Good Book and the Withered Claw. So I am going to, I'll roll on the book. We're friendly with the company. Nothing. Done. So he is done. At the end of the day, I'm actually going to turn in all of those. Trinkets and whatchamacall. And we're going to draw 2 extra cards. Secret of the High Pass and Treasure Cache in the Castle. Secret of HP and Cache Castle. And that's the Magician's turn today. The Woods Girl is going to go here and here, and she's going to draw a demon. Oh, and Dank. That's actually not great for her because it's going to force her back the other direction, actually, which isn't great. Not super great for the Woods Girl. She just a little thwarty. The Witch. Did I even do the Witch? I don't think I did the Witch. That's the weird part. I just did her familiar. So she moves back into the valley. She's going to hide twice, and she does, and then goes there. So that's pretty much it for our crew here. The Woods Girl is going to have to get out of Dodge. And she's going to have to actually fatigue to do it because she needs to play an L2. And so she moves there, unfortunately. So not a great start for her. She just got sort of thwarted. That's it. Bad monster rolls thwart have a tendency to stop you. It's the same thing as a Black Knight last time. He was just getting chased around by crap, and it was like, oh, this really stinks. Magician. I think we keep that for now. Oh, we're going to cast at the end of the day. We're going to cast Nudge. And we're going to take a chit, which is not... We're going to take a chip and make it a nudge chip. There's our nudge chip. Done. And we don't have an armor anymore. I think we're going to hide, and then move into the mountains. To avoid the dragons if possible. The Witch. The familiar is just going to search 3 times, or 4 times is going to appear. And the Witch, now that she has done what she needs to do in terms of getting there, is going to... I think we go 1, 2 into the... I think we go in there. I think we just get in there. Move to the cavern. Done. So the wizard just needs to search now until he gets a discover for the wagon. And our poor Woods Girl has to move back here. And then hide. Like, that's the problem. So she literally has to move 6, and hide. And that's not great. That's not great for her because that's largely costing her 2 more days, strangely enough. So you don't think it's that big a deal, but man, that's a lot of time she's going to waste. And we got serpents and demons again. Oh my. So witch first. We'll do the familiar first. He's going to peer. He does peer. So the witch has found 6-4 mountain. So mountain 4-6 is done for the witch. And now she goes and she just moves here. And we're hoping a little bit. Oh, the lost city. Well, that's as dangerous as they come, unfortunately, for her. I think serpents and demons she'll be okay. The horde in 6, that's a good one for her. Slither 6, not as good. Howl 5, Patter 2, and Slither 3. Ooh, geez, oh man. Okay, so let's do these slithers. I think she gets that one. That one pulls right there. So she lucks out. We don't get goblins. That would have been a disaster. She lucks out. She can cast at the end of the day. So I should actually do so. You know what? I'm gonna start trying to do that. If I flip this, it means that I want to cast, and so that's going to give me hopefully the mental fortitude to remember, or the mental the little mnemonic we need to remember. So we're going to hide 2 times. And we do. So then we move into the mountains. So pop, we go here, nothing appears, done. We are going to search 4 times. We do, we find it. So the wagon is found. Let's take a look at what that entails. Abandon, locate until you get a discover result. You collect evidence and a small treasure. Go to the guard for a VP. So we're going to copy and paste this and shrink it and take it to our wizard here. So we have this, we do get a treasure, a small treasure, right? So we do get one of these small treasures. Shuffle, and we take one of the 45 here, done. And that is ours. Penetrating grease is super pointless, but we did get it. I'm actually going to put the wagon on. No, don't put the wagon on top of it. It screws up somehow the whatchamacall. Done. And that's it. Now we take that back to the garden. We get our VP. Done. So that's our day, though. We didn't do anything else today. Now the woods girl goes back here, and she's going to hide. She doesn't get the 1 die hide. Bam. And then everything descends upon her. The demon descends upon her, and the serpents descend upon her as well. I don't think the magician wants to cast. I don't think he wants to cast. I think we're good. I know that she wants to cast. So we do not have a combat today. I think, actually, I do think she's going to run because she's hidden. Nothing's on her sheet. So she's going to run out. And the reason she does that is to get 4 phases tomorrow. Done. So that's going to give her 4 phases tomorrow instead of 2. I like that. The magician, I don't think has anything to do today. I think he just sleeps it off. He's got his blur chit. He's got his nudge chit. Everything is cast. He needs to rest, but I think he's good. The witch is going to cast Torchbearer. And so she's going to put that here. So she gets an extra phase in caves until she takes a daylight phase. So she is done. The magician is done. I think we are all done. So let's write day 4. So it's day 4, ready to be written. The magician just needs to get out of dodge. I think he goes 1, 2, 3, and hide. So move, hide, move, move into the deep wood. Done. The witch. I think the witch has to hide, move, move. Extra hide, move, and move into the horde. And she is done. The wizard. 1, 2, 3, 4. So not great, but 1, 2, 3, and 4. He'll get to the valley. Move, 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 move into the valley. He's going to go back and get his thing done. And then finally, our woods girl, she gets her 4 moves. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So she will move up into the valley. And she is done. Let's get day 4 in the books. So we roll. It's bats today. Woods girl is first, followed by these folk here. So she goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and she's done. The magician's going to go 1, 2, and 3, but he will have hidden, and he did hide. What is here? Bats. And the pool in 6. All right, so he does draw a bat. He is hidden. There's actually a bit of decision there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we run back to the valley. And the witch, so we didn't write her familiar. Her familiar is going to go. I mean, but so to be honest, he would have gone 1, 2, 3 and started to peer because we were hoping for a 5. We do find instead this, though, so she does get 1, 4 deep woods. So deep woods 1, 4 is done. She is going to hide. This is an important hide for her, and she fails it and gets gang tackled by the serpent. That sort of sucks. We don't get bats, I don't think. I don't think Howl C. No, Howl C is not that. So we are done there. And she's going to have to flee backwards, unfortunately. I think, yeah, but so that's fine. But it just wastes a day. So a lot of wasted days here with our crew. Do we want to fight? Not a giant fan of the fight here, but I do think we're gonna. So, I do think we fight. While there's only one bat, I think we try to take him. So I'm going to put that here on the magician's sheet. I do have buddy sheets to deal with. I mean, this is a little bit. Where are we? I mean, we're at least. Yeah, I think we fight, and I think we just don't want to face 3 bats or 6 bats. I think facing 1 bat is absolutely doable, but we're not going to use our guys to do it. We are going to cast transform on this bat, and roll on the transform table. So let's roll on the transform table. We want high numbers. Highest number obviously is the thing. We're going to get a 5. That is good enough for us. And so we make a squirrel. So poof, the bat is a squirrel. And that's round one, and we have exhausted ourselves there. And so now we're going to place the we are going to deploy everybody onto the squirrel. And now we're going to go fight the heck out of this squirrel, I think. So, and I'm going to take these and put them here. Or just here, just up a little bit. So where does the squirrel go? And this is why we actually have these two guys. The funny part is we just have these guys to stomp random woodland animals. we're like the anti-Disney princesses. So he goes here and he goes here. So they don't do a very good job. I'm not going to worry about if they flip or not. If they hit, they kill the squirrel. I actually kill the squirrel, which effectively kills the bat. So the nice thing is we fatigue that shit. So we are going to kill one bat for 3 prowess. And actually, the magician, fancy that, is the first on the board for prowess. And he's going to be the first on the board in general for killing bat squirrel. But it does leave us somewhat winded here. As you can see, we got a lot of chits dead in the water. So I'm going to have to think about what to do there. We will probably go kill these ghosts in the valley and then rest. So I think that's it. She flees backwards. She's good and he is good. That is it. We got day 5 to go. I think the magician is going to do exactly that. He's going to go 1, 2, 3 into the valley. Move. I mean, I'll hide. Actually, you know what? I'm going to rest and then move into the valley. I think my guys can take the ghosts. I'm pretty sure they take the ghosts. And done. This is the witch. Let me write that. I'm sorry for East if he actually still watches these. He likes when I do this, so I will do it. And I've forgotten so far, so I apologize. She has to move out. She is going to extra hide and move back in to the serpent. Done. The wizard is going to move back to here. So he moves to the guard. And he's going to score the wagon. So that scores the wagon for him. Right? But he already has a treasure. He is done. So and the only question is, if he rolls 10 on the lost pouch and loses the soldiers as buddies and then trades for 4, he'll have 24 bucks. The guard costs 12. As a friend of the guard, he would have to roll a 3, 2, or 1 to then hire them. And then you could hire the guard. And that would be pretty crazy good, actually. I don't necessarily know that he needs to do that yet. So I think we just move in 1, 2, 3 hide, 4 back to there. I think we just look and see sort of what our situation is. So he moves into the guard. He moves back out into the valley. He's going to hide and then move into the cliff. Done. We should mark that the witch, she has to get the mountain, the cliff, and the ledges. She has scored the mountain so far, so keep that in mind. And her pub crawl, obviously, she's got the inn. So it's the chapel, inn, house, inn, and the guard. Chig? No. CDHI. Alphabetical order, please. So she has gotten one of those 2. Oop, that's the wrong dude. So she has a couple of the things she needs to have done. Right now, though, she just wants to get to the damn horde. Like, her job is to get to the horde. Ideally hidden, by the way, but she wants to get to the horde. 1, 2. So, yeah, she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. The Woods Girl goes move, 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 and move into Ruin 1. It's a little cheesy, but she's going to get Bridge 1. And so I'll mark down she gets Bridge 1. I think we have day 5 ready to go here. So let's get this one moving. Ooh, Giants and Trolls is not going to bode well for probably the damn witch again. Oh, and our guy is going to... So we've found this. That's nice. I'm actually going to move her up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So yeah, it's going to do that. So move 3 piers. It's a fail. 1, 2. Yeah, there we go. So we have now the other deep woods. And the witch herself goes out. She's got to hide. This is super important. She does, and then she goes back in, and then trolls pop. So that's okay. She's hidden. She does not have to go back. She can move forward. That's actually key for her. I don't know why we just did the witch's turn. So that was a little bit of a fussy move on my part. We'll just make that the first thing that we got. There, done. Woods Girl goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And Ruin, so it's goblins and flutter, so potentially bats or dragons. The Woods Girl is done. And she's got one of her bridges. The wizard goes 1, 2, 3, and he is hidden. And he is not hidden. He was for a second. We're going to get Dank and Statue in 2. That doesn't draw anything. We are done. But we should mark down that he scored the wagon, so that's a point. And we might as well then, we can toss this card. Done. And the wagon itself has been scored, so it's gone. I mean, we didn't need to delete it. Give me a second. Okay. Didn't need to delete that. I usually just put them up away. Discarded. So that one's done and done. But he scored 1 card point. And that's it. And then the magician goes 1, 2, and rests, I think. We're going to draw this one back. Done. And the ghosts are going to prowl onto him. So I don't think we have any fights except for the magician and the ghosts. I think this is an auto kill for our 2 guys. Another reason to have them is here. I think we flop to this side. I will play here just to move this forward faster. Where does ghost number 1 go? He goes down to the bottom. Does he flip ghost number 1? He does. Oops. No, he does. There we go. So he's going to hit this guy but do light damage, and this guy misses. So this guy's medium, so light damage doesn't matter. It's only the heavy damage that matters, and we win against that. This guy goes down to the bottom again. Does he flip? He doesn't. So in this case, this guy kills him. We're going to then swap up here. This dude goes down 1, which means the magician's going to kill him then. So we're good to go. And he does flip. And actually, the magician doesn't kill him. It's this guy that kills him. Done. So that's an easy fight. We kill 2x ghost for 4 because we didn't touch any of them. But the magician is on a reign of terror. Damn it, a reign of terror. A reign of terror. And now we have a nice place to rest for a day until the ghosts show up again. But once they show up again, we will just kill them again. Because those 2 guys can always auto kill those ghosts or stay. They don't die against those ghosts. That is absolutely the case. So let's get our day written, and I think it's very easy. I think we rest 4 times. And then we'll have to make some color, but we just rest 4 times. Alert phase every day will go to a type 6, but we're good to go here. So the witch finally gets to move out. So her guy has found these 2. I think what we're gonna do. Oh. So he got choice, actually. When he rolled, he got choice. So choice on Pier could be a double result. Is there a double result on the locate table, which is discover shit? And because she could discover the pool also. So I think instead she's going to cross this off. She did not. What is that? 3-6. Yeah, that's 3-6. So she did not find that. Instead, on the rare double 1, she's going to take. So she's going to discover the pool instead. And I mean, obviously, she's going to leave him in there to search today on day 6. But she is going to move into the horde. And then she is going to, I think, hide. And I think search. Extra hide, because she is still torchy. And she is done. And then her big guy is going to now peer for the thing. For the path. We still have to check woods, so I'm going to go 1, 2. I don't think I don't think I want to flip this yet. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 into the order. I think I'm okay with them. Yeah, I mean, we're neutral. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. But we did spend a lot of time, unfortunately, doing that. I don't know. Maybe we should have held on to the broken wagon evidence and just let it go naturally to go back instead of running back, because I think we wasted pretty much 2 days. So that was a mistake on my part. The Woods Girl is now on 1, 2, 3, and 4. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and end up in Deep Valley 1 also. That's going to get her second bridge. And so I think that's day 6 is written now. Let's make the monster roll. It's 2 serpents and demons. It's not great for the witch. Actually, she would have rather dragons appear, because if dragons would have appeared, then she'd gotten exactly what she needed. So we go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we are done. Oh, I'm going to pause you. All right, so the wizard is done, and we are now adjudicating the witch. Her familiar is going to appear again to try to find the path. 1, nope. 2, no. 3, yes. So he does indeed. It's still find the deep woods. 3, 6, and he is done. And then she is going to move into here. She is going to hide. Very critical hide. She does get it, and then she's going to search once for the hoard. I would love for her to find the hoard. She does. So the witch, with the early score on 2 treasure sites, not score, but she's gotten the hoard. Now, mind you, unfortunately, along comes this frickin' serpent, which seems to have her in its sights. So she is going to have to figure that out a little bit. 2, the magician rests 4 times. That's going to bring back all of his magic chits. So that's pretty cool for him. That fight is not fatigued. That one is tied up. Done. So he is done. And then the woods girl is just literally going 1, 2, 3, 4. So she has 2 bridges. And typically what I do is I copy and paste and then shrink this down. Copy and paste to show which one she's done so that I don't redo any, but yeah. So there we go there. Yeah, I think. Oh, geez, I don't know what the witch necessarily does. So let's do a couple things. First thing is, let's roll on the wizard to see if he gets into trouble with the knights. He does not, so he's good. I think the witch just sits here and hopes for a hide tomorrow, and then these guys aren't fighting, and we're done. So it is dangerous day 7. There's white and black magic in all the clearings. I think the magician is going to, so we're going to use this time, we're going to spell X, and then spell, spell, and spell, and get all of our color back. We're going to get the ghosts. The ghosts are going to attack, and we'll just kill them again. And heck, I'll take the 4 more prowess or 6 more prowess or whatever. The Woods Girl's not going to do that because she just goes 1, 2, 3, 4. I think she's moving to her last bridge. And so she's going to move into Deep Woods 4 and get her shit together. Oh, that's the witch. Hold on. Kill that. This is the Woods Girl. The Woods Girl's going to do that. The witch, okay, so the witch, oof. So she's going to hide and search, and hope, just hope, that she can, that we get a dragon. That would be great. And so on. So that's the goal. Otherwise, we have to rethink and figure out what we're going to do. We'll see what happens. So she is done. The wizard, he is going to move, peer, and move. Move, peer, and move into the woods because he's going to try to catch 2 of the woods there and as quickly as possible to see what's what. So we are done. We get 2 rolls. Remember that stuff will also regenerate. We're looking for, the witch is looking for a 1 here. Like if she can get, oh, but it's a 2 and a 5. So totally crappy. So we get the serpents from here. The big old serpent here. And what sucks is they're coming back. Like, so yeah, so that's not good for the witch. It's actually probably the worst roll she could have gotten. And going first doesn't help her either. Because the magician is going to simply flip these 3 chits, and he's going to suck up the ghosts, which come back. Did I delete the ghosts? Where did I put the ghosts? Oh, they're there. Well, they come right back. They are the prowess machine here for our magician. We're gonna hide. We do hide, so she does hide, and she's gonna loot the horde twice. So this is at least good for her in that she's gonna get 2 shots at the horde. The 6th treasure is hers. It is the royal scepter. That's actually not the worst thing she could get. That's 1. Come on, give me something fun here. Well, the other 6th treasure. The sacred statue. Again, they're light, so they're carryable. She'll take 2 great treasures, and that's going to give her 2 points. And, okay. And so now what the hell happens? And I think she gets slither and slither. So, I mean, this slither goes up here. This slither goes here. Done. And then this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to peer once. And he does not find this. Done. The Woods Girl, 1, 2, 3, 3, and 4. Nothing appears there for her, I don't think. 2 and 5. Oh, 5. We do have to look at 5, too. Patter doesn't draw anything here. So, yeah, so she's good. She's good. And then the wizard goes 1. He's going to peer twice. He's looking for a 5. I don't think 2. I don't think 2 cuts it, strangely enough. Oh, clues and paths. So he actually does get to look. It's bones. It's bury your dead. And then he ultimately ends up here and flips that. And that is ruins. Now, nothing appears, but I'm wondering which one he needs. He needs dank. Ugh. So it's neither of these, because this is bones. I'm just going to keep them over because they're just wood tiles. So neither of those is any good. And now he's going to run all the way over here to pop this last one. That could have been, that could suck for him a little bit. Because if that's not it, if that's the large campfire, then he has totally burned, he's burned a lot of days to find out that he's scoring 0 points down here. So, okay, done. We have the magician fighting these folk here. Dead folk. They're dead. They're not living folk. So we get 1 there and 1 there. We're going to put an L3 here just to speed this along a little bit. This ghost goes to the bottom and doesn't flip. He doesn't flip. So he's going to be killed by that guy. That ghost goes to the bottom. And does he flip? He does flip. So he is not killed at all. He does hit this guy and do light damage, but we're fine. Round 2, the ghost goes to the bottom again. Does he flip? No, he does not flip. So that is actually a round that we have stalemated. We don't want to stalemate twice. So let's get this guy. Yeah, he goes to the bottom again. Son of a bitch. You got to be kidding me. And but he flips, and he is then killed by that guy again. So that we're just going to do a repeat. 2x ghost for 4 more prowess. And the magician is sort of low-keying the board here and scoring 11 prowess. I don't know if I've not found a new strategy, not for the magician specifically, but for anyone that can hire the swordsman, the magician, the berserker, the dumb farm. And you can only do it once a week. So it's not like it's huge points. But that is sort of fascinating. Okay. I think that is week 1. So let's do a quick check of week 1. The magician is winning prowess. No gold there, no cards, and so on. He has 2. That's what it shows. She has got nothing. She does have 10 gold, by the way. So let's just make sure she has 10 gold. She does have 2 great treasures, and that's going to score her 2 points right here: the scepter and the sacred statue. And she does get an extra higher phase. That's not going to do her much good at the moment. The wizard, I'm looking. It's looking a little bit dire for the wizard at the moment because he's scored wagon, so he did get on the board, but just real bad luck on these chit draws, bones and ruins, as opposed to what he wanted was dank and ruins. I suppose would be better. And heck, on day 7, when this would have popped and given him Wolf Tamer, we don't roll a 3, so nothing there. The Woods Girl, I mean, she is slow playing it. She's going to get Bridge Magic, I think, tomorrow. So that's great. But that's a single point, and then she really has to figure out what the hell she plans to do, because... So I almost think, now, does the guard hate her? No, she's okay with the guard. I almost think she goes, does the Bridge Magic, ends at the guard, and trades in... Well, I mean, she's got to see. I think she burns Quiet Night, strangely enough. She burns Quiet Night, Bridge Magic drops, because she gets it. And then she has 2 quests, and then she sees what the board looks like, and that's how she makes her decision. So I actually think... I think the magician is still in the crappiest spot at the moment, because I don't like his cards. But, having said that, he can get 2 navigates done. I think he probably finds the pool, searches the pool, and draws from the pool, and then goes from there. I think that's what he's going to do. Yeah, the witch has to joust this frickin' snake for a little bit until she can hopefully she's going to pop. Again, if she pops the dragon, she wins, and if not, she doesn't win. If these serpents come, that is bad. That's the only bad actually roll for her are these 2 damn serpents right now. Goblins eventually, but these 2 serpents are a problem for her. She needs to get the dragon. She needs to roll a 1 before she needs to roll 2. She's playing craps now. She needs to make her point before she rolls 7. Same thing here. So I think I have a good idea of where everybody is and where they need to go. Not a lot of points scored the first week, but I don't think it was uneventful. I think everybody is set up to do their thing. So I'm sort of interested to see how week 2 goes, but that's going to be week 1. Thank you very much. If you're celebrating Independence Day, happy Independence Day to you, and I will talk to you all later. Good afternoon.